Namaste. Today, we'll be doing a yoga class that is inspired by certain elements of the Budokon yoga practice. Come stand at the top of your mat. Bring your big toes together to touch. Heels are slightly apart, drawing the tailbone down to activate the core, lengthening your lower back. Bring your chin parallel to the mat. Close your eyes and take a few moments right now to establish yourself in the present moment. Feel the ground against your feet, keeping you steady and supported. Allow the spine to rise up with the top of your head reaching for the sky, connecting you deeply to both heaven and earth, reminding you that you are in the middle of the present moment, the only place of power. We are all very much interconnected, and with our breathing, we can remind ourselves of the unity of the world. Take a long breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Establishing a rhythm that you can follow throughout the class. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer to your heart and bow your head down. Think about the reason that brought you here. Set an intention for your practice to help guide your thoughts, words, and actions in and outside of your mat. Offering up your intentions to the universe. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, dive down. Hinge from your hips. You can reach your shins or the floor. Allow your head to drop as you lean more weight forward to your toes, activating your feet, creating some stretch along the back of your legs. Slightly bend your knees. Take a deep breath in, roll your spine up, one vertebra at a time. The head comes up last. Exhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe in, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, dive down. See if you can go deeper to your shins. Breathe in, look forward halfway. Exhale, dive closer, waking up your hamstrings. Inhale, slightly bend your knees, roll your spine up, one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. Exhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, dive down, fold deeper. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, dive down. Bend your knees, inhale, chair, arms up, Utkatasana. Staying here for 5, 4, squeeze your inner thighs together, establishing the strength, the stability of your legs. 2, 1. Interlace your fingers behind you. Straighten out the legs, dive down, arms up and away from your back. Allowing your shoulders to wake up. You can scooch your arms from side to side. Do it mindfully, do it slow. Bend the knees, inhale, chair, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, come to stand, hands out to the sides. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, dive down again. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back in plank. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers out wide. Activate your legs. Kick your heels back. Look forward for 5. Feel the strength and stability of both your arms, your legs, and the core. Carrying yourself here with confidence and with steadiness. Exhale, lift your hips up. Separate your feet hip width apart. If you need to, you can pedal your feet, lift one heel up and the other heel up. Start to shimmy your hips from side to side, waking up your lower body, warming up the body from within. Release the heels as close to the floor as you can. Breathe in, shoulders over your wrists, coming into your plank position. Exhale, just lower your knees underneath your hips in tabletop. Cat-cow stretch. Breathe in, melt the belly down. Arch your back, gaze up to the sky. Exhale, round your spine in, waking up every vertebra of your spine. Breathing in, arching your back, gazing up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round the spine in, draw the tailbone down, waking up the upper back. Breathing in, gazing up, feeling the movement of your spine. Exhale, waking up any stagnant energy. Breathing in. Try and keep your arms straight. Lift your chest, gaze up. Exhale, activate your core. Look to your navel, draw the tailbone down. One more. Cow stretch, waking up the chest. Exhale, cat stretch, rounding the spine. Keeping your spine rounded, tuck your toes, draw your hips towards your heels. Then from here, look in between your hands. Shoulders pull back away from the ears so the sides of the neck are still long. And then keep pushing your hands down so much that as you do so, you lean back and the heels or the knees lift up. And you'll start to feel a little bit of massage along the soles of your feet, your ankles, and your toes. You can also shimmy from side to side, but do it slow and do it mindfully, making sure that you are taking care of your joints. Come back to center, lift your hips up, heels down the floor, downward facing dog. From here, take a deep breath in, bring the shoulders over your wrists in plank position. Exhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog, heels to the mat. 2 more, breathing in, stacking the shoulders over your wrists, feeling the weight being carried by your arms. Exhale, lift your hips up, transferring the weight back, heels reach to the mat. 1 more, breathing in, back into plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rest here for a while. In a while, we're going to come into what's called your rolling wave. It is just the same movements that you did from down dog to a variation of your plank. But in order to transition there, you're going to start to roll your spine, just like what the name says. So rolling wave means that you lift your heels up, and you can do it now. Come up onto the tippy toes. Draw the tailbone down using your pelvis to create the movement in the spine. Look to the navel. So now you look like you're coming into your cat stretch with the spine. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Keep the rounding, especially of the upper back. And then once the shoulders are over the wrists, lower your hips down. Lift your gaze up. Straighten out the arms in your floating up dog. It's like plank, but your hips are low. Draw the chin in. Lift from the upper back by pushing both hands down. Lift your hips up, heels down, downward facing dog. Let's do 2 more sets on your own, but please do it slow. Lifting the heels, drawing the tailbone down. The slower that you do this, the more that you can study how the body works, which muscles are being engaged, how heavy it feels like to carry your body in a calisthenics practice. Draw the chin in, and yet with that, you start to strengthen, you start to learn how to control and to shift your weight from one area to the other so that you can float and flow through any challenge, any position that you find yourself in. Slow movements help you. Draw the chin in, lift the chest up, hips up, downward dog. Separate your feet, hip width apart. Turn your toes outward. Walk your hands towards your feet, and then bend your knees in a squat. Elbows against your knees, palms together, lift your chest. This is called Malasana in your traditional yoga practice. Allow yourself to breathe here. You can shimmy your hips from side to side, maybe even start to lift one heel up, and you switch with the other heel. And what that does is it allows the balls of your feet to carry some more weight, to wake up the muscles there and to strengthen the stability of your joints. Come back to center, release the hands down. Take a deep breath in, lift your hips up. Exhale, heel toe your feet together and fold over your legs. Breathe in, slightly bend your knees. Roll your spine up. One vertebra at a time, head comes up last. Arms up towards the ceiling. Bend back, drawing your hips forward, reaching the hands back. Exhale, dive down. Hands towards the back of your shins, pulling your chest tighter. Take a deep breath in, look forward. On an exhale, hands down towards the floor, walk them to the front in plank. Breathe in, lean more weight forward, use your toes to propel your chest to the front. Exhale, you can lower the knees down, bend the elbows back, and Chaturanga Dandasana. Point your toes. Inhale, peel the chest up. You can do low cobra. You can also straighten out the arms, lift the chest, and gaze up. Exhale, draw the chin in, lift the upper back, middle back, hips up to the sky. Breathe in, right heel lifts up. On an exhale, draw the right knee to your forehead, round your spine in, bring the shoulders over your wrists. Look in between the hands and step the right foot in between your palms. Lower your left knee down in Anjaneyasana. Breathing in, hands to your thigh, lift your chest, shoulders away from the ears. You can opt to stay Or you can draw your hips closer to your right heel, lean the chest back, maybe extend the arms up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Hands down to the floor. Take a deep breath in, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, open the right hip out and bend the knee to the sky, hip joint mandala. Extend the left heel towards the earth. Bring your chest closer to your left thigh and lean the right heel out to the left for another 3. Waking up your right hip, keeping both arms straight. Upper back is stable, shoulders pull away from the ears. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. Exhale, draw the right knee into your chest. Step the right foot in between the hands, left heel spins down. Warrior 2. Breathe and rise up, arms out to the sides, look over your right fingertips. Making sure the right knee is on top of the ankle. Your shoulders are over your hips. 3, looking over the right fingertips. 2, 1. Breathe in reverse warrior. Reach the right hand forward. Flip your palm up. Exhale. Reach the right hand back. Allow the right side of the body to wake up. 2, 1. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten out the right leg in triangle. Breathe and reach your right hand forward. Exhale, hand to your shin, maybe to your ankle. Left arm up to the sky, look up to the left thumb for 5, 4. Hug the navel into the spine. Shoulders stack over each other. 2 and 1. Look down. Bend the right knee on top of the ankle. Breathe in warrior 2, arms out. Exhale, reach your right hand forward. Option A, elbow against your thigh. Option B, right hand down the floor in line with your right toes. Left arm sweeps over your head to the front of the room. Parshva side angle pose. Be mindful of pulling the shoulders away from the ears so the sides of the neck are long. Extend your left heel down to the floor and reach the left fingers forward, lengthening the left side of the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Look down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten out the right leg. Turn your toes over towards the left side of your mat. Hands to your hips. Breathe and lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Lower your shoulders in line with your hips. You can stay with your hands towards the hips. You can also stay with your hands to the floor. Or if you want further challenge, then you extend the arms forward. The extended arms will create some weight to the front, so you'll have to lean your hips back and stretch out the hamstrings a little bit more for counterbalance. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Lift your chest. Turn your left toes out towards the lower left-hand corner of your mat. Bring your hips closer to your left heel. Turn your right toes up. You can stay a little high. If it's possible for you to go lower with your hips close to your heel, why not? Lift your chest. 5. This is called Skandasana. 4. Start to look forward. 3, 2, and 1. Lift your hips. Exhale, step the right foot down. Walk your hands 90 degrees to the right side. Left heel turns up. Look forward. Inhale, arms to the front. 5. It's called lunging, or actually high lunge variation. 4. 3, lean a little bit more weight forward. You're strengthening the right leg. 2 and 1. Hands in prayer to the heart. Transfer the weight to the right leg. Lean forward and lift the left knee to the chest. Bring your hands interlaced, or fingers interlaced, and only your pointer fingers extend. Hands up. This is called your sword mudra. Extend your left heel forward for 3. Kicking warrior. 2, 1. Sweep your left foot back. Reach your hands forward. Warrior 3. Exhale, release your hands down. Step the left foot back in low lunge. 3-legged down dog, right heel up. Exhale, open the hip out, bend the knee to the sky, option to stay. You can also flip over. Spinning the left heel out to the side, release your right foot down. Lift your chest, right arm over the head for 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. 3-legged down dog, right leg up. Exhale, either 3-legged chaturanga or regular chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, draw the left knee into your forehead, round the spine in, shift your shoulders over the wrists, and step the left foot in between the hands. Lower your right knee down, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. You can also do the variation with your hands to your left thigh. It's not a problem. Bring your hips closer to your left heel. Grip your left toes on the floor. Look up. 3, 2, 1. Hands down to the mat. 3-legged downward facing dog, left leg up. Exhale, open your left hip out and bend the knee to the ceiling. Press your chest closer to your right leg. 3, lean the left heel back. 2, lengthening the left side from your left pinky toes to your, left pinky finger to your left pinky toes. Only one toe, so left pinky toe. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, draw the left knee to your chest and step the foot in between the hands. Right heel spins down. Remember, warrior 2. Inhale, rise up. Arms out to the sides. From warrior 2, reach your left hand forward. Reverse your warrior, left arm up and back, stretch out the left side of the body. Breathe in, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten out the left leg. Breathe in, reach your left hand forward. Exhale, hand to shin or to the ankle. Right arm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look down. Bend your left knee. Breathe in, warrior 2, arms out. Exhale, straighten out the left leg. Turn your toes over to the right side of your mat, hands to hips. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale here first, and then breathe in, arms out. Exhale. Option A, interlace your fingers behind you, scoot your shoulder blades close. If your shoulders are feeling quite open today, you can do reverse prayer hands. palms together, and then flip your fingers up to the sky. Maybe bring your hands in between your shoulder blades. Breathe in, and exhale, fold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, release your hands. Slightly bend your knees, hands down the floor. Turn your right toes out diagonally to the lower right hand corner of your mat. Bring your hips towards the right heel. Turn your left toes up. You can opt to stay here or sit down a little lower. Lift your chest if possible for you. Maybe even the hands lift up if you can balance. For 5, 4, flex that left foot. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Lift your hips. Walk your hands 90 degrees towards the left side in your lunge variation. Inhale, arms forward. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in prayer to the heart. Transfer the weight to the left leg. Lift your right knee up. Kicking warrior. Interlace your fingers. Only the pointer fingers extend. Straighten the arms up to the ceiling. Kick your right heel forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing your right foot back, hands to the front, warrior 3. Exhale, release your hands down the floor, step the right foot back. 3-legged down dog, left leg reaches up. Exhale, open your left hip out, look underneath your left arm. You can opt to stay. You can also land your left foot outside of your right leg and come into your flip dog. 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, 3-legged chaturanga. Bend the elbows back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, step your feet as wide as the mat. Turn your toes out, hands towards your feet, sit down low. Manalastas, garland pose. This time around, we're going to do our animal locomotion practice. So from here, we're coming into your gorilla walk, which means that you're going to be sweeping your hands from the back of your hips, sweeping them forward, planting the hands down, and then floating your feet outside of your hands and past them, okay? So actually, you start out from here, and you end up here as well. And then from there, you're going to be coming into your leaping leopard. So let me demonstrate first your gorilla walk. Sweep your hands forward, plant the hands down, and float. Okay? From here, you're going to press your palms down the floor and leap up. Turn 180 degrees to the right first, which means you're going to be landing in your squat facing the back. Looks like this. Yeah? Okay, we're going to do 2 more sets of that. Well, actually 3 more, so that it's equal. This time around, you're going to be turning to the left, okay? So hands behind you, sweep forward, gorilla walk. Explosive jump, leaping leopard to the left. Sweep your hands forward, jump, leaping leopard to the right. Sweeping your hands forward, leaping leopard to the left. And one last, gorilla walk. Sweep your hands forward, float. Hands down, knees on the floor, child's pose, because you deserve it. Hands underneath your shoulders, lift your chest, sit up first. We're coming into floating frog this time. So this is our last animal locomotion that we're going to be doing. Floating frog is just a variation of your handstand tuck. So be mindful of this practice, okay? Keep your arms straight so you don't buckle and collapse down to the floor. Use your breathing and make sure that your core is strong. It's better to do it conservatively first and then start to strengthen the capability of your arms to carry the body's weight so that eventually you begin to fly. Okay? So we start from downward facing dog. You plant your hands down, lift your hips up. Lift the heels up and slightly bend your knees, and you look in between the hands. From here, you're just going to be transferring the shoulders over the wrists like you do in your downward dog to plank. And then, instead of just coming into plank, you're just going to bring the knees closer to your chest. So you look in between the hands, slightly bend your knees, inhale, jump up. And maybe you land like that, okay? Maybe we're going to do 4 more sets. And do it with your breathing. So don't rush into it. It's not about reaching the feet up to the sky. It's about learning to bring the weight to the hands and carry your weight sustainably there. So 4 more. 4. Inhale, lift. 3. Use your breath, okay? Look in between the hands. 2, and 1 last. Inhale, and exhale, land. Knees on the floor. Rest in child's pose because you deserve this. Hands by the sides of your hips. Lift the chest. Hips up. Separate your feet hip width apart. Draw the tailbone down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, hands to your sacrum. Draw the tailbone down. Clip the elbows back. Lift your chest. Breathe in again in your camel. Exhale, draw your hips forward. Lean back. Look up. You can opt to stay here, making sure your thighs are strong and firm, or you can bring your hands to your ankles if you can reach them. Bring your chest up. Draw your hips forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To reverse, hands back to your hips, or to your sacrum, lift your chest, exhale here. Going to spin your heels to one side, cross your shins, breathe. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand behind you, left hand to your right thigh. Twist over to the right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand back, right hand to your left thigh. Twist again. My spine really likes twists. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back. Straighten out the legs. Flex your feet. Breathe in. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, turn around. Lie down. Shavasana. You deserve this. Begin now to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Shake your head from side to side. Arms up over your head. Feet together, stretch. Bring the knees into your heart. Create a few circles. Lie down on your right side. And lift yourself to an easy seat. Forgive my hair. Let me just tie it. Grateful for your practice, your mind, body, and energy. Grateful for the opportunity to rediscover your strength, to find your grounding, and to feel free to move within you and outside of you. Together we bring our hands to our forehead to bless our thoughts. Hands to our lips to bless our words. Hands to our heart to bless our actions. May everything we think, say, and do contribute to the happiness and well-being of all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. The divine in me bows down to the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed the class, and I hope to see you again very soon, whether it be on the mat or virtually online. Thank you and have a great day.